I go back and forth between, like you were asking about mediums, and you know, just being true to that idea, and you know, using a camera or a pencil or whatever, and you know, video. I mean, it's like sometimes I just don't know what hits me, like the insight that I'm looking for. It's like I'm searching for it, and it's just like the idea is, you know, I keep looking under the rocks to see what's there, what is really there, not to assume that maybe there's something there or not, but like what kind of funny discovery will I make? And you know, the other day we have all these slugs crawling around on our front walkway, and I got up late one night and I'm like, oh, this is really interesting. So I picked one little guy up and I was like filming him for like a couple of hours inside, and it's like they just move so, they're like aliens. I mean, it's just like the way that their tentacles kind of go in and out, and like the movement of it, and it's just like, what's going on? And they're just so, they look so foreign, but it's just amazing how that splendor is just right at your door. And then at the end of the day, I put them out gently and carefully also. But you know, it's this just this idea of looking for connections that are everywhere, and how we are really connected, and how nature is not necessarily just a resource for us to exploit, but it is intrinsic to ourselves, and that there's no out there and there's no us. It's just one thing. And I think if anything people can get out of my work is that we are all this interconnected unity, and to get away from these separations is my ultimate message. It's just like watching all the little snails on the beach. They're crawling around all over the place, and they're forming these different patterns, and it's just like interesting to see nothing is static, you know. That's why it's like when I was first painting, it was static, and then I'm like, what's going on? And then how can I make a painting that's not static? And that was both literal and figurative, and then started going into video that was in the painting, and then it was, what is it? Is it mixed media? Is it video? What? I mean, it's like it becomes like a hybrid painting, and the same process that's interesting keeps repeating itself. It's like keeps coming back up. It's like, hey, I have to look at this. I have to look at this. And light too. Light plays a huge. You know, I just love how light makes our existence. You know, without it, then we're just kind of formless vagueness, right? So that's another element that is really interesting to explore, how it becomes sculptural at the end of the day too.